Sup you guys, ASD Classified here, and I just remembered that I have yet to upload a review of this episode, so let's get into it. Episode 12, Dino Charge, Night After Night. Alright, so this episode, Sledge unleashes a monster named Bones on the Rangers, and Bones is a skeleton monster, so get it? Bones, skeleton, yeah, originality here. No, not really. Not only the name, but we've already had a skeleton monster named Bones before, like, you know, in season 1. And that monster had a better monster voice too. Although I did like this monster's voice as well, so I'm not hating too much, but yeah, okay. So, the monster, Bones. The monster has a special ability. The monster has the power to take a being's backbone out. Yeah. Backbone. It takes a person's backbone out, but don't worry, you know, it doesn't hurt, and apparently the person can still walk after you take their backbone out. But yeah, the monster removes your backbone, and this means that the monster takes away the person's courage. So yeah, that's the monster's ability, to take away your courage by taking your backbone out. Yeah, okay. So in the beginning of this episode, Sledge has Bones remove Fury's backbone because Fury has failed Sledge for 65 million years, you know, and Sledge is very pissed now that there are 6 Rangers and 6 Energems that are not in Sledge's hands. So yeah, Sledge is pissed, and now Fury has been turned into the Cowardly Lion. Sledge sends this monster Bones down to Earth, and the monster proceeds to remove the courage from 4 of the Rangers. Pretty much all the male Rangers except for Sir Ivan. Yeah. As Sir Ivan put it, the other 4 male Rangers were turned into a bunch of lily-livered fools. So yeah, they were made into cowards. They were afraid of everything. Everything. So yeah, the cowardly lot were left in the Ranger base while Sir Ivan and then Shelby had to go fight, you know, the monster day by themselves. So yeah, while Sir Ivan and Shelby almost got killed in battle, the 4 cowardly Rangers were stuck in the base, and then Keeper just randomly pops up and just dishes out some knowledge. So Keeper's like, okay, look, the monster only took a symbol of your courage, but courage, you know, it's like deep within, and like, you know, you can never really run out of it, and you know, the courage is within yourselves. It's like, you know, I know you're afraid, but would you really let your friends, like, you know, die out there if they need your help? And the Ranger's like, no, we're not, like, you know, we're afraid, but you're right, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna help. And that pretty much broke the spell, because, you know, pretty much Keeper was saying, like, this is just a spell. That monster only took a physical representation of your courage. It didn't really take the real thing. You know, and spells can be broken. And with Keeper's pep talk, the monster's spell was broken and the Rangers regained their courage and their backbones. And then all 6 of the Rangers teamed up and they defeated the monster of the day in this episode, you know. Dinosaur Might, ready to fight. When might and magic work as one, a villain's plan can be undone. So let's talk about Keeper for a second. Like, I really like Keeper. Like, he is a really good mentor. The thing about Keeper is that Keeper is around as much as Gosei was around in Megaforce, which is hardly ever. Like, Keeper is barely there. But the difference is, when Keeper shows up, he shows up and he does important shit. Like, when he shows up, he will dish out all the knowledge in the world and he gets everything going. Like, if Keeper doesn't show up, then the problems are gonna last longer and they may actually never get fixed. But, you know, as soon as Keeper on the scene, he's like, okay, you need to be doing X, Y, and Z. You need to be doing A, B, C. Like, he tells the Rangers, he gives them actual advice like a mentor should be doing. Can you believe it? It's like, that's why I like Keeper. I appreciate him. I just wish he was actually around more. It's like, what is Keeper doing? Why is he never around? I hope this is actually, you know, a part of the plot. Like, what is Keeper up to that he is barely around and only shows up when, like, oh hell, they can't get their shit together on their own, I guess I gotta pop up. It's like, what are you doing the rest of the time, you know? Okay, a few other noteworthy things in this episode. Sir Ivan, our new Gold Ranger, officially joined the team in this episode, because at first he was a little apprehensive about joining this team. Like, he is a Power Ranger because of the Energem, but he's also a knight. And as a knight, once he pledges his loyalty to something, it's for life. He's like, I don't really know y'all yet, so not really sure I want to join your merry little band, like, give me some time, And while Sir Ivan was taking time trying to figure out stuff, he was also creating his own little team of knights in the city. Like Sir Ivan was just walking through the city and finding random people and asking them to join him in his, like, quest, So first he ran into this old man who, like, he's like, I forgot what they call those people, like, they guide, like, traffic in the street. I don't really know their names, but yeah, there was this old man, and, like, Ivan, because he's from a different time, he doesn't really get all the technological advances. Like, he was just really shocked that this old man was standing, like, in the street and just stopping these cars and stuff. He was like, sir, these metal beasts could have crushed you, but you rule over them with a mere wave of your hand. It's like, I love Sir Ivan. Like, I love him, man. It's just how the actor plays this character. Like, I bet the actor is just having so much fun playing this character. Like, I don't know. I can't describe it. It's like how he delivers his lines and stuff. It's like he's being very hammy, but in a good way. Like, I just like it. Like, he's doing the most, I guess. I don't know, but I love it. So, yeah. So this old man, Sir Ivan went up to this man. It's like, sir, I want you to join my quest. This old man was like, I've never been on a quest before. It's like, well, your dreams are coming true today. So yeah, so he recruited this old man to fight evil. And then both Sir Ivan and the old man were walking through the city, and they ran into this, like, street performer, right? I guess you can say he was a magician. I'm not really sure. But yeah, they ran into the street performer, and the guy could, like, blow fire, and he could also, like, swallow a sword and stuff. And Sir Ivan and the old man were, like, very impressed by this. And, I was just thinking, like, Sir Ivan, he's from, a different time and all, but I feel like they had performers like this 800 years ago. I could be wrong, but I feel like they had performers who did this kind of stuff in medieval times. It's like, Sir Ivan shouldn't be that impressed. I mean, it's a cool technique, but it shouldn't be anything that new to him, but oh well. Anyway, Sir Ivan went up to the street performer, and it's like, sir, your dragon's breath and your ability to deep throat that sword is very impressive. You should join with us. And that man was like, my mom says I should get a real job. And Sir Ivan was like, and a real job you shall have. I love this. So wait a minute. Being a knight with Sir Ivan is a real job. So y'all actually paying money? They don't even pay you to be a Power Ranger. So Sir Ivan is paying people? Is you hiring anybody else, Sir Ivan? I need an extra job. I mean, I ain't see you pick up any Black Knights, so I could be a part of the team. How much you paying? I mean, what's your retirement plan looking like, though? So, Sir Ivan, he collected the street performer, he collected the old man, he also collected an old woman, he collected, like, a sports coach, he collected a band member who played the trumpet. Like, it was just crazy. So he collected all these people, and he led them against, the monster of the day, right? That scene was hilarious. Like, all these people were gonna fight, and then the monster summoned the grunts, and the grunts, like, teleported in, and then everybody, all his team of idiots, just got so scared that they ran away. It was hilarious, man. I'm sure the clip is on the internet if you haven't seen it. Hilarious. And pretty much they just left Sir Ivan by himself, and Sir Ivan was like, well, damn, good health is just hard to find these days. And this episode was just so corny, but in a good way. Mostly in a good way. So yeah, eventually Sir Ivan realized who the real courageous people were, and it was the Power Rangers, and that's why he joined with them by the end of this episode. Yeah. Thing I want to know, in one of the scenes in this episode, the villains teleported. Yeah, Posandra, Curio, and Bones teleported in this episode. If the villains can teleport, how did they end up stuck on this ship for 65 million years? Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. overall, I liked this episode. I guess I would give it a 4 out of 5. It was entertaining, and you know, Sir Ivan, he's awesome. Keeper, he's awesome. Sledge, he's awesome. I don't know if I really talked about that enough, but I like Sledge as the main villain. The only thing I don't really care that much about is Sledge's voice. It's so generic. But other than that, I like Sledge. I like how violent he is. He be kicking his monsters. He be punching them and shit. Like, I love it. But yeah, 4 out of 5 for this episode. If you're watching this video, let me know what you thought of episode 12 of Dino Charge. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was meh? Let me know in a comment, if you would be so kind. Alright, later you guys. Ciao, mata.